It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciampi. Thanks for joining us here. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fouled off left side. And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Gausman, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The pitch. Yeah, a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kirk has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
This one in the air. Guerrero. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Batting fourth,
Now, you
shortstop,
would actually say
Mookie
that to your
Betts.
teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Mookie Betts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the World Series. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Now move to first, and Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score the ball in the gap. Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Missed inside with the curve. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Here comes Springer around third. Play at the plate. Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lucas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One out and a runner at second. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. In the dirt. The 1-1. Up the middle. Bats up with it. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. One left for Toronto. They trail here 1-0. Game 1 of the World Series.
Right fielder,
Here's the veteran outfielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. Gausman back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Here comes Max Muncy. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, left field. Lucas in position, brings it in. Out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
2 down,
Kike
bases empty.
Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Lucas brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second.
Leads
And
off
now
for
Dalton
Toronto.
Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
He's just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one blasted deep to right. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of here. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in for a strike.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now fly ball to right center. Edman going after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
Addison
bases for sure.
Barger.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Addison Barger, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that is out of play. In the dirt, 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Batting
highest
eighth,
gear
third
and go a long
baseman,
way to track
Ernie
that one down.
Clement.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is the World Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch misses. Inside, just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Gausman throws over. Edman back on a dive. And there's a foul ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho squeezes it. One down.
Now batting, designated hitter Andy Pages.
Stepping in, Andy Pages. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Pickoff throw. Edman back in on a dive. And now the count is even.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The batter now will be Will Smith. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that's outside. 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside. The count now 2-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, Jimenez. And that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, designated hitter, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's the strike. Outside, and 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nathan
So
Lucas.
digging in, Nathan Lucas. Doubled in his first AB. Ripped to short. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the 4th now in game number 1. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Los
John
Angeles,
Sciambi with Chris
first baseman,
Singleton,
Freddie
and set to
Freeman.
lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that one fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And that's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And Mookie takes. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. To third. Over to first. And Betts is gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still tied 1-1. Bottom four. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take two straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Fought off foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, two gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Look, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Two out, space is empty.
No.
And that one fouled off. another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there, there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Fly to left his first time. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. That one outside. Now 1-2.
2 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs. And that just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Walked his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And takes low for ball 1. And there's a strike. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Rojas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Hit in the air out to center field. Varsho after it. And that is that. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Yamamoto back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's hard hit in the line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
The batter now, Ernie Clement. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Gimenez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gimenez will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That's in there.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And fouled off. Man at second. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Barger stands at second with 2 gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Barger rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Andy Pages. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Slider for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Barker on his way over. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher,
And up to
Will
the plate
Smith.
is Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
1 down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Falling behind 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
That one missed. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
3-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location
Up
that
next
this guy at
for
the
the
plate
Blue
tends to have
Jays,
trouble with.
first
And
baseman,
there's just so much
Vladimir
information in this day and
Guerrero
age. Sometimes
Jr.
too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Comes up empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Guerrero is set down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side. Rojas sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. On to the 7th here in game 1. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Leading off for Los Angeles,
This is
shortstop,
exactly how the home
Mookie
team
Betts.
dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of game 1.
Varsho on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Out to short. Jimenez tosses to first, and Hernandez is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes Max Muncy.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one pulled foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the World Series. Just off the outside edge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, foul off first. Guerrero makes the catch, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. On the mound now, number 86.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Pitch misses, ball 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right
Now
there.
batting,
Got 3 straight
right
fastballs
fielder,
looking in the 0-2
Barger.
count just to pour it back.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Addison Barger. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So up next, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
First pitch just misses. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Barger off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's
Now
the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Andres Gimenez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In there for strike 1. Yeah, there's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. 1 run across, coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
These are the spots relievers
Now
really make a name for
Jays.
themselves. Late and
Number
close.
54.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hernandez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
Just kept
for
it
the
simple.
Dodgers,
Played Pepper with the middle of the
Tommy
infield
Edman.
and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A walk, and he's also singled. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to center. Varsho moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
And now Miguel Rojas. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seems like
Now
he got
batting,
exactly what he was
designated
looking
hitter,
for right
Andy
there. When you
Pages.
connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. On to pinch run, Justin Dean. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And here is Andy Pages. Golden opportunity right here. And downstairs.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
So the tying run at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they tie it late here in game 1.
Now batting,
Well, there
catcher
you go.
Will
The
Smith.
RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brendan Little out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Sir
the Blue
Anthony
Jays.
Dominguez taking over
Number
on the mound.
48, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Go ahead run on base. And next for LA, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one misses. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a 1-2 again. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
No one can get there. It falls in. Here comes Pages around third. He scores and they have the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One out, runner at second. Freeman, the next to hit. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. Man at second. In the air, center field. Varsho moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Braden Fisher preparing to come on if needed. Bieber getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. And another ball. Smith on at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Started after it, appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Will Klein.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Springer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Greg Pryor, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swung on, belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 now.
Right through there for a strike. He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Now, and ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Inside, 3-2 to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Line to left. Fair ball. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's the strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off. Right through there, got him. Now 2 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And there's a curve through for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Will Klein departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Shohei Ohtani.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now it's going to be Addison Barger. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
2 on, 2 outs.
0-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Kirk doesn't stop. Heads for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're up by 3.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here is Andres Gimenez. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 80
Now
on the
pitching
pitch
for
here.
Los Angeles.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Number
bleed and
80,
keep the score right where it
Emmett
is.
Sheehan.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So back to the top of the order. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Blue
It's the
Jays.
top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher
Number
on the mound.
57.
Shane Bieber.
And he's got a
Shane
nice lead to work
Bieber.
with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
off for Los
Teoscar
Angeles.
Hernandez.
Right fielder,
0 for
Teoscar
3 with 2
Hernandez.
strikeouts and a ground out. That one ripped. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So, man aboard. Here's Muncy to hit. On the outside corner, 0-1. Bieber, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're
next,
fouling the ball
for the
back,
Dodgers,
if they're
left
on
fielder,
time, the front foot is
Justin
down.
Dean.
When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Justin Dean. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher up and loosening in the pen. In the air, left field. Lucas under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's now 10-5.
Tommy Edman.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This crowd doesn't sound as confident as they were a few minutes ago, Boog. Went from feeling pretty good to hoping they can just escape with a win.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of game 1. They're down to their final strike.
No ball. 2 strike.
1 strike away from securing game 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays start this World Series on the right foot as they win Game 1 here at home.